Welcome, heroes, to the Hero Nation Show, the only place where you can learn to suck less at business and life just by watching.
Welcome to the Hero Nation Show. Now from your Hero Nation headquarters, here's your host, Kyle Draper.
Welcome back to the Hero Nation Show. I'm your host, Coach Kyle. It's been a fantastic week, so you should remember it. Amazon made headlines this week as word broke that they were moving into the mortgage industry. And why the heck not? They do everything else. They already open your front door to leave a package. Who better to service your home loan? Quicken this quarter just overtook Wells Fargo for the most loans originated at $25 billion. If Quicken can do it, Amazon probably can too. Soon, we will be able to search online at Amazon.com and the perfect dream home will just pop up. We can buy the Amazon is using Amazon mortgage our houses, and then moving will be with just the Amazon security, Amazon mortgage, where we will be welcomed by our virtual realtor, Alexa.
This conversation can serve no purpose anymore.
But let us know what you think. Is there a great opportunity here for Amazon, or will they fall flat? Leave us your thoughts in the comments below. In a Miami nightclub, a woman in a bikini came riding in on a horse. Yes, you heard that right, a horse. It's dark, loud, super crowded, the perfect environment to ride a huge horse into the middle of the room. Of course, the horse got spooked, bucked the woman off, and created quite the scene. It was reported that the horse sustained no injuries, and neither did anyone in the club that night. But the city of Miami Beach still revoked the license that the club needs to operate their business. This brings up a great question. Did the club deserve this harsh of a punishment? I understand it was inappropriate to use animals in that way, but does it seem like the punishment doesn't really fit the crime? Comment down below. In other news that may make you want to run for the hills and hide, Elon Musk dropped by to give an inspirational talk at South by Southwest about the end of the world.
We're all going to die. Thank you, Elon Musk.
But seriously, Elon revealed that one of the reasons he wants to colonize the moon and Mars is because he wants to be prepared in case World War III breaks out, or we can't stop global warming, or runaway artificial intelligence brings around another dark age. With so many big names working on commercializing space travel, including Jeff Bezos, Sir Richard Branson, and Elon Musk, do you think we should take them seriously? Or are these the ramblings of billionaires?
Come with me if you want to live.
Let us know in the comments down below. With the news out of the way, now as always, we await the stoic words of our fearless leader, Wayne Salmans.
All right, who are you? Have you ever had someone say, I think you're gonna be great at this? They see who you are 5 years from now. Yet, here's the problem, that's not who you are yet. Have you ever climbed a mountain and you get to the top of what you think is the summit and you realize that that's not the summit? You gotta go from the false summit through the valley, get nicked up, get bruised. You've gotta learn some stuff. You've gotta become a different person that can get to the top of the real mountain. There are two kinds of people that lived all in, people that lived up to their full potential and went after it every day. I believe that you have greatness within you. If you wanna impact other people, if you wanna have a fully lived life, you've got to become your own hero. You've got to do the work to get to the top of the other mountain. You're worth it. Respect and honor the people that have poured into you.
Have you ever wondered if you're getting honest feedback? Let's go now to Big John, where he provides us a couple tips on improving the feedback we receive from other people.
All right, so let's talk about something kind of interesting. I've taken a couple of videos and pictures, and I really liked the photo I took. I double checked my theory with this by asking some questions. I asked them to a friend, and I was like, hey, what do you think of this? And the answer that I got back was they liked the shot. They thought it was great. I took that and I was like, that's good advice. I went to a couple other people and I asked the same question. And I got the same response back. Here's where things kind of get a little bit interesting. The first friend that I asked, I didn't believe. And so I asked again, and I asked a second time. Finally, on the third time, I turned around and found out actually he hated the shot. When I got done with this whole thing and We started talking. He's like, John, you don't realize you have a super strong personality and you influence people a lot because I have such strong opinions, because I have such a unique artistic point of view. A lot of people would assume that I'm right automatically and be like, well, if he says it's good, then it must be amazing and I must be the one that's wrong. I think as leaders, sometimes that's really hard to deal with because you want sometimes people to be really super honest and raw with you. And yet at the same time, you're a leader. And being a leader means that you are constantly getting feedback that you're doing something wrong. And sometimes that's true and sometimes that's really not true. Check why you're doing things. And you gotta know it ahead of time. And the other thing is differentiating your critics from your friends, the opinions that really matter to you, and the opinions you can do without. It's a delicate process, and it's a process that as leaders we have to go through constantly, and rightfully so, right? If you're a leader, if you have a lot of influence over other people's lives, you need the critique, you need feedback, but you also gotta be making sure that it comes from the right places.
Learning to not lead the opinions others give you is huge. Great insight, John. Which reminds me, this week in our Entrepreneur Spotlight, we sent our very own Kelly Kilmer to find out more about smoothies.
Rinehart here with Brookside Nutrition, and she's gonna make us some shakes today, or teas. Is that what we're making?
We're starting with teas right now. Okay. And then we'll move to the shakes here in just a moment. So we opened Brookside Nutrition about 2 years ago. I had lost 50 pounds myself with using these products. Got so inspired to, help people do the same. And I always had such a love for this area of Tulsa. I've learned a lot of what not to do when owning a business. And it was 100% me, 100% my money, 100% my investment, and it's my name on the lease. That was hard of a growing moment of learning how to earn that respect and people taking me seriously. And because I got asked all the time, oh, but doesn't your husband own this? Or, oh, did your parents buy this for you? Disclaimer, this is aloe, not tequila. So,
how did you formulate a business plan? Tell me about it.
I just took this model, because we are Herbalife distributors, which is a multi-level marketing company, and we use this as our storefront. I would like to take credit for this model, but I did not come up with it. And I honestly just followed successful people.
All right, I've asked Caslin to help me out here. We're gonna make a sardine smoothie.
Throw it in. It's disgusting. This is so gross.
It smells really bad.
Pina colada and sardines. Is that what it is? Sardines?
Yes.
This is so disgusting.
I can't wait to taste it.
I'm not going to taste it.
I'm gonna wait for
all right. Pina colada sardine smoothie.
Kelly. Vicky's like, no way.
Okay. Actually, all I taste is the pina. It's like a pina colada spice, almost. I don't know.
No.
She's still drinking it.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah, we're good. We're good with that amount.
Be your own hero.
Be your own hero.
Kelly, that was great. Way to go for it. Your story felt so organic and fresh. Did you see what I did there? Organic and fresh. I want to leave you with this. Gary Vee says, there's no such thing as perfect. Chasing perfect is the shortest road to not achieving it. If you're watching this, go, start, act, be willing to fail. What comes to your mind for your business, for your life as you've watched this episode? Act on it. If you don't, then who? Make it happen. Well, heroes, that wraps up this week. So if you liked the video and what we did today, hit that like button. If you want to see more, make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, and like us on Facebook. And if there's something you want to see on the show, make sure to leave a comment down below. All right, from everyone here at Hero Nation headquarters, we hope you have a fantastic weekend. And remember, be your own hero. Did the horse deserve the horse? God dang. You with this Gary V this week, as word broke that they were moving into the mortgage industry and Wayne is not scrolling the prompter.